Steve light it up. When you were playing, who are some of the toughest guards to defend in the NBA?
Well, Kevin, first you say the Michael Jordans, but the quick guards, because I was a 6'8", kind of methodical, slow guy. I didn't like the Iversons, the Muggsy Bogues, all those guys that just running around. They were tough.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Patrick Beverley. Harrell is out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now George, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. They kick it out to Green. Back to George. 6 to shoot.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Alan Williams. That's his first foul. A three from Leonard.
You know we focus on his offense so much. Sometimes you forget the kind of impact Durant can have as a defender.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got the opening field goal of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's LeVert, defended by George. Leonard with the steal. Down low. And there's Green on the assist by Leonard.
JaMychal Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving kicks to Durant. Passes it to LeVert. Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Now the pass to LeVert. Outside Durant. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's a tough shot in traffic. Durant using his size to full advantage.
Beverley finds Harrell. Back to Beverley. Outside, George. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
No, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
Jordan dishes to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
George with the bucket.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now here's Durant. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Harrell against Jordan. And Beverley kicks to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving from long range. And the Nets, another 3.
All the way back in high school, Kyrie showed us he has a unique touch from distance.
And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
And here is Los Angeles now. 6-point game. Leonard, no luck.
That's one of those where you think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then you're kicking yourself.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to George. A three ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Paul George.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. At the top of the key, Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Here's Beverly, looking for his first basket still in this one. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all-defense, Smitty, back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
That's good from Beverly. So often when a player comes off injury, he's placed on a conservative minutes restriction. Usually it's the trainers that put that, the doctors that will tell the coaches what they can and cannot do. Do you think there's more of that now than when you were playing?
Totally, Kevin. I look back and think about when I played, the injuries you have. Usually coaching staff, trainers, they ask, are you ready to go? I wouldn't say 100%, but are you ready to resume the amount of minutes you played? And you couldn't answer that. They pretty much kept you out. But I think nowadays, like you said, it's more of limiting your minutes, having these minute restrictions, get you ready to play. Definitely more than when I played.
Medical staff has a very large voice in this, and it continues that way.
Yes.
Here's Zubac following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Too aggressive to start this game. That's already a couple fouls already in the first.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Here's Zubac over Allen. Los Angeles with another miss.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
Here's Durant. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Clippers trail by 7. Williams kicks to George. Over Harris. George with the bucket. George has got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Harris passes to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3, and the Nets another 3.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
A nice shot by George.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
The Clippers, they signed Doc Rivers to an extension this summer. With all the roster changes, good to have that stability on the sideline.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving double team. Buries it down low. Irving's got 16 points. Steve Doc Rivers easily the winningest coach in Clippers franchise history.
He's also second among current head coaches in overall wins, one of only a handful who have led a team to an NBA title.
And stolen by Harris. Here's Dinwiddie out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Excellent D there from Allen.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack, but a quick reaction by the defense.
Williams against Irving. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Williams. Kicks to George. Back to Williams. It's good.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Nets leading by 6. Pass to Harris. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Williams. Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. Tries from 10. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Nets lead by 8.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Shamet covered by Irving. 4 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Hard to keep up with Lou Williams' quickness. Draws a crazy amount of fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. good, Lou Williams.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Good on both.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Irving looking for an opening. Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Clippers with the ball. Williams with the ball. Over Irving. And no good trying to get that one. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll return shortly. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Word, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Williams. Now here's Williams. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Williams has got 6 points.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well. Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former six-man of the year is instant offense.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for George. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Williams. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip. A crafty finisher in the lane and tremendous at working himself to the line.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 16. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And a lot to dislike about that. I don't know where to begin.
No, not at all. Me either. He doesn't want to look at his coach or teammates. I'm sure he's going to get an earful.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but still got the shot to fall.
Allen passes to Prince. Irving against Williams. Puts it up from 12. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Allen Williams, he's checked in for Harris. And it's LeVert in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Nets. quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And fouled in the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
The strength of Prince. We talk about it. Powers through contact finishes. That's a big-time play.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Prince. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I call Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. It just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
Clock is at 3. On the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Beverly. Passes it to Dinwiddie. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We always hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. Talk a little bit about the unique bond that you NBA players, Steve, share.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that brotherhood is something special, Kevin, because there are guys that's going through some of the same situations you've been through, especially when you get a chance to talk to some of the veterans. And then the younger guys, when you become a vet, you share all that knowledge. And then what I love about it, that brotherhood, even when you retire, you get a chance to still keep in touch, and you see the evolutions of a lot of those players' families. You see their kids grow, and you love to still be a part of that unique situation.
Now, here's Beverly following the shot by Kevin Durant. They get a hand on it. Elbow shot. Let's keep it alive. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Green finds Williams. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Going teardrop, Lou Williams, pulling out all the moves. He's got them.
Outside Durant. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Took him no time at all on that one. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Williams kicks to Durant. Back to Williams. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams passes to LeVert. Clock at 4. Green with the rebound.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Outside Williams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by Beverly. Here's Williams. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And the pass to LeVert. Inside, and there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's LeVert, defended by George. 6 to shoot. A shot. And it's LeVert missing. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers, down by 12. Over in the corner, Green. And the Clippers miss again. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Green.
One shot.
Clippers trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Some guys are leaders from day one, but there are some guys it takes a while, Steve, to grow into that role. I'm sure you've seen them.
Yeah, I love Victor Oladipo. I think he took on that role. Also, Kyle Lowry's done a nice job. Al Horford is becoming more of a vocal leader. He was kind of a quiet leader. A lot of those guys, you can see their personalities just changed from when they started into this league, and year by year they've gotten better.
Outside, George. Leonard against Durant. George looking around. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. Nets leading by 13. Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. To the paint. It's tipped. Now Beverly. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him, love playing with him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. All free throws good from Beverly. And the Nets with possession here. Irving finds Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Poked loose. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Allen's checked in for Williams. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Beverly against Irving. Brooklyn gets it back in a new shot clock. With the clock winding down, and the slam dunk by Irving.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Beverly for 3. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Dishes it to George. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Leonard. No good on the triple.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press. Kevin Durant last season becoming the second youngest player in NBA history to score 20,000 career points, trailing only LeBron James. That's elite company.
And he makes the first.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now. The difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And both free throws good for Durant.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
And Beverly kicks to George. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beverly for 3. Drills it from outside. Beverly's got 7. Nets leading by 12. Now here is Irving. He's got 18. He kicks it to Durant. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 18 points and 2 assists. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling thy paint. Shaquille O'Neal.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We've got LeVert. Durant is out there with Williams. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Beverley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to LeVert.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him. And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple of shots. You are in rhythm.
Here's LeVert, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And stolen by Harrell.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Beverley deciding where to go with it. George with the bucket.
I love the patience Beverley has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Nets leading by 7. And here's Irving. He's got 18. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clippers on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Count that bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Beverley. 7 points in the game. Here's Leonard. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got 6.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
Back to Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
That's good from Irving. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Here's George, who's got 23. Green kicks to George. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And that one hits back iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Sounds good.
It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Nets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Williams has checked in. That's good from Durant. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Here's Harrell. Goes up off the inbound. Over Jordan. Harrell, that's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Irving. Over Williams. And too long on the shot. Clippers trail by 8. Nobody near Leonard. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Irving against Williams. Irving passes to Durant. Feeds to Williams. Great D that time from Green.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And Williams drops them both. Nets leading by 4. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And even though Spencer Dinwiddie had a breakout year, he felt that his time was long overdue.
Yeah, and in between the injury in college and kind of being buried on the bench, he's had to overcome a lot and has always believed in himself.
the game. Now, right side George. Back to Beverly. Shot clock at 5. Softly drops in the floater.
Beverly showing he can make things happen off the bounce.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Dinwiddie to the left side wing. LeVert, that one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. LeVert's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Beverly finds Zubac. George with the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Alan Williams, he's checked in for Harris. Allen kicks to Prince. Passes it to LeVert. Off target from 3-point range.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. Shamet, guarded by Prince. Just 4 to shoot. Shamet. The rebound by the Nets. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Tyrese Haliburton, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Beverly finds Harrell. And here's George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Paul George, a terrific. But really, his pride in
way up. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
performance. His movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
As this crowd cements his status as a fan favorite. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told them one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. Don't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way. Guys.
Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's Williams who picks it up with Los Angeles Clippers. It's definitely as a Beverly. Back to it. Irving and the here's LeVert. Dishes it to Jordan.
Patrick Beverly is a great shot blocker.
The offensive rebound, and Williams throws it down.
How they built this lead.
Play right there.
He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it.
Paul George is trying to get the Clippers.
Which is playing well otherwise, but the shot just isn't there.
Kicks back. The dish. Good. And assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Guys, when you are in for a long night.
Very difficult to rest.
Clippers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
For the
scoring, steal what he does best. What a
floater, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last hit by Williams. Kicks it ever. Leonard inside. And one of the stories that had started to the talk and many soured relationships seen.
And he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Just about they could say drama.
want to just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do.
Now the pass to Durant, and Durant gets double teamed, and the dunk by. Leonard's got 16 here in the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here is Irving. It's good. Irving's got 24 points.
I mean, he has great body control. Then you see him finish the drive with contact. Woo! Kyrie is special.
Leonard kicks to George. Rebound by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Brooklyn.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Kevin Durant.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for Irving. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Prince on the wing. Over in the corner, Williams. And the